culture through the music, through the songs and the tunes and the sadness and the beautiful joy that's in the music. And I was very much grounded in the tradition for many years. Went over to the All-Ireland Championships in the summer. Thankfully won over in Ireland, which was interesting as an American. It really legitimized that, yes, you could be American-born and still feel this music as an Irish-born person. And went over in Ireland against amazing players. And then, after the competitions, I was about 18. The seniors just kind of finished. Thankfully, I won the senior, and I said, that's it. Now I play this crazy instrument. I want to learn more about the music. You have to be yourself. Mm-hmm. If that's in you too, when you're gravitating and you're hearing the grappellis and this amazing master of playing and playing in a slightly different way, in a very emotive way, that gets into your own playing. It certainly, I think, got into my style.
What are some things that you've learned that have really interested you about music, Irish music and migration? You've been doing a lot of work on this.
It's funny, it was a project a long time coming. Mm-hmm. I guess since I've been playing music, and again, so blessed to play in so many different environments with a lot of different players. Through the years, you might be in a world music festival, and you're hearing this like African drum ensemble that gets you in that direction. Then you're hearing this amazing old-time banjo player, and saying, wait a minute, that's a strain of a tune, that's an Irish music. Hearing, like we mentioned, the L'Avant du Nord and great French-Canadian bands. Again, the similarities in all this music, as we know, are so strong. So it was always in my mind percolating, boy, I'd love to really document this a little bit and tell this story, which you're hearing and feeling for so long.
What has the long-term impact of that show been for Irish music itself, beyond just the popularity of it?
Great question. Thankfully, and it's funny, you see it now a lot, is I think just there's another great resurgence in, as you mentioned, popularity, but also young kids wanting to study the music and the dance. I can't tell you through our travels how many people I meet in the lobby after shows that come over and say, I saw Riverdance, you got me playing the fiddle. Or I started step dancing. That is phenomenal. Excuse me, I think that is probably one of the greatest things that the exposure Irish music and dance got to many people all around the world. And the fact that that moved them so much that they wanted to learn this music, and they might be at all Irish born or anything to have an Irish ethnicity. We played incredible jams out in Japan from Japanese born players who you would close your eyes and swear they were from West Clare, unbelievable. So that I think is a big part of a great offshoot of Riverdance. And that's something I take as a source of pride. There's other shows that came after Riverdance that chose a different path, and I think you have to be so careful. Unfortunately, there were some that were perhaps very commercial and started to dilute the sense. I was very privileged to be part of the original, and because it was so real, and there was so much pride that we felt presenting this music for the first time in so many new performing arts around the world on great world stages. The flamenco dancer I worked with, the same mentality, Maria Pakish. She thought, wow, what an opportunity. This is our talent. We've done this since we were kids. There's a pride, there's a great intricacy in what we do, and a great passion to the privilege of sharing that with the audience was something that we all felt it was very important. So it's great, and we still feel blessed to keep doing what we're doing, touring our own shows around, hopefully exposing more people to the music and the backgrounds of the music. And maybe getting little kids inspired to play and dance. So has to go full circle, obviously, for any great tradition.
Sure.
But, it's been great fun so far.